ladies and gentlemen, for the 982nd time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that lady called Lisa.
Hello.
As well as that dude called his Junus.
What up, bitches?
You're leaning on your mute.
Oh, what up, bitches?
Me, I am Foul Duke. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
Ora.
Yeah. So, there's all sorts of ridiculous things that have already been bantered about between this episode and the last episode. What do you want to start with, Miss Jubu? You were talking about...
You know what I was just doing? I was just trying to calculate if today is the 982nd episode, when exactly is the big...
It's December-ish. Late November, early December.
You calculated it?
I've looked at it. That's where I expect it to come. We might miss a week, you never can tell, but I suspect it's going to be like towards the end of November or the beginning of December when that episode hits.
Okay, yeah.
At least that's how it was the last time I looked at it. I haven't looked at it for a week or 5 or something, but if memory serves...
If I had ChatGPT on my phone, I could just like plug that question in and it would tell me. I just tried to do Google, and for some reason Google just didn't really get what I was asking.
I don't think ChatGPT would understand.
I don't think Google understood.
Nah, Google don't. They don't get it.
Alright, so anyway...
We're not deep enough into the lexicon for them large language models to understand what's going on with the Mason and Friends Show.
No, I put in math. I was trying to get it to do math.
You gotta put it in as like a word problem.
Yeah, I know. And I was trying to articulate it as such as a word problem. I was like, 982nd episode. What 2 episodes filmed a week?
It's 9 weeks from now.
What week would I know? I'm so bad at math. So bad at
9 weeks from now. It's 2 months in a week. So 2 months, 2 months, 2 weeks.
Okay.
Was it July or September?
What is it, July?
September was at 9, so 11.
Boo.
So yeah, damn near December.
Oh, Bill.
December, second week of December.
Oh my God. You
got the Jew in here doing math, Lisa.
Oh my.
Like, the Jew is literally doing math now. I don't know.
He always does the math for us. In this relationship, I am the linguist. He is the mathematician. He's actually
been on the gram?
creepy good at math.
Did you see my post on the gram?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jew unit has a chicken leg chain that he was wearing the other day.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it on the gram, go to Jew Unit 69.
I'm gonna get it right now.
Look at it. It looks so good. It honestly looks so good.
I don't know who made that for you or what jeweler came up with that concept.
He bought it. He bought one for my kid today because I showed my kid a picture of him wearing that dumb shit, and my kid started laughing his ass off. And the next thing you know, he's sending him, asking him, what kind of chicken wing leg do you want? And my son's like, that's fire.
It's a chicken wing, so it's not even a chicken leg.
It's a drum. Well, his is a drumstick.
It's a little drum leg.
His is a little chicken drum.
It's a drumette.
It's a little fried drum.
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Flat
I was like, this fool got the chicken. He got the chicken leg, the fried chicken leg.
Yeah.
As a necklace.
Why? I mean, like, if
you order this online? What is this?
If this doesn't tell you that this man...
I wore it last night. I bought it 160 or something like that.
One time we were on this show.
His only love is the chicken.
Mike and the Jew went.
Chicken wang.
Mike and the Jew went somewhere once, and they came back, and they were explaining about their trip and how they were a little bit inebriated, and that the Jew was at the Rofo, and he was looking at the chicken wing, and he's looking at the chicken titty. And he was mesmerized. He was mesmerized by the chicken titties and forgot his drink at the restaurant.
Oh yeah, that was when they had that big ass chicken titty, man. God damn, it was like 2 titties all in one, but it was one titty.
Oh my God.
It was a hell of a titty.
Serious live action going on there.
It was like an E cup chicken breast titty. It was
That's
luscious.
probably hormone infused, like fucked up chicken. Like, why would it be
Or
that
it was
big?
the best chicken ever fucking made.
They
like the
don't make
everyone
chicken.
ever, like the
real
everyone
chicken
ever that grew
breast
up.
is not
was
an
that one right
E-cut.
there.
Real chicken breast is not.
Maybe
an
he was
E-cut.
just the strongest, and he was
I'm
out there
sorry.
fucking like plucking
don't
motherfuckers
agree.
off the food and shit. You know what I'm screaming?
I clipped it into a short clip of the show.
Oh god.
I will play that clip now. I'm not
Oh,
sure how
God.
illustrative of what was really going on, but let's see if we can make this happen. Hold on. All right. This is from episode 465 for those that want the proper context.
I said, how the hell did you forget your drink? Man, that sexy ass bitch back here, man, does
That
some
girl's
sexy
cooking chicken and I dropped my drink and don't know where to put it.
Said she dropped 2 breasts in that shit. He goes, ooh, man, that was some sexy shit. I'm like, damn, wait a minute. You wasn't looking at her? You was more turned on by the fucking chicken breast going in the
Took
deep
these 2
fryer?
fucking chicken titties, man. Fucking that motherfucker. Goddamn, that was a whole chunk of fucking meat. Slapped them 2 motherfuckers together and I said, God damn, I'd like to sit around and wait on them. Put a label on that motherfucker somehow or another. God damn, that's a sexy looking titty. It fucked me up. She put at least 8 of them in there.
And now,
I wasn't no good.
This
is gone. I
That
don't
fucked
know
him
where.
up.
I went from the pay counter to the goddamn food counter. That was it. In between, I was staring at titties. There was no wall. There was no.
You were staring at chicken titties.
Yes, yes, yes.
Titties, chicken breast, just chicken breast, flour and shit, just looking amazing. God damn it!
Tell you the motherfucker was fucked up, yo. He was
That's what
there.
I do.
There's something wrong with you, man. There's something wrong with you.
I said.
So you would have got the car and drove for her.
Yeah, I said I need to drive to somebody. That's exactly what he said. That shit's too real. I said, you know you fucked up. And when you said that chicken breast cooking.
I support what I think.
that's funny.
Rofo, shout out to Rofo.
Oh, babe. It doesn't surprise me at all. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I've had that moment where giant, like, and it's not just chicken titties. It could be like a beautiful slab of meat. I think he's looking at the waitress, and then I realized his eyes are actually following a stick of meat around Foco de Chao. Like,
Well,
it's just he.
you're in a much healthier place being aware of that.
admires the culinary art.
I mean, there's something about. I mean, there's something
And a
about that
sexy
good ass
piece of
meat.
meat.
Look at that sexy ass piece of meat coming all
sexy
dripping
piece
and
of
shit, just looking delicious and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
It's like a primordial urge for him, I think. Like, it goes back
Yeah.
to instinctual shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
It's
He's
why
instinctual.
Men, I mean, yeah.
and plus I only really eat meat. I don't fuck with sides much.
Like, think about how, babies come out wanting the titty. Titties are like one of the most sexualized things.
I told you he's a savage.
Yeah.
You bring out a piece of smoked meat with a bone through it, and he's like, he turns into Homer Simpson. He's all,
Oh my god.
and you're like,
No, don't
who are you? Who are you staring at? And then it's like a piece of brisket lands on the table,
babe.
and he's just like wiping his mouth, and you're like, oh wow, look at this guy. Like, here I was thinking it was this cute ass waitress, and like she has left,
slab of
and he
meat,
has not taken his eyes from the piece of chicken on the plate. You know what I mean? Like he's like that, but it's like he's a connoisseur of chicken, and chicken can be done good in so many
Particularly
ways.
chicken. So much so, he wants to tell the world in form of necklace.
Yes.
In form of like making it very obvious that either A, he is fucking crazy.
Wait till
Or B.
them goddamn Nacho Libre CB Manana.
Oh my God.
Trabajo.
You
I'm
definitely
gonna walk
have
up
to
in that
wear that
motherfucker and on that motherfucker.
That's proper drip.
Yeah.
Right
fine.
Look at my bling, son.
I would want a flat, but I feel like it's too big. I can't see a world that exists where I would wear it anywhere other than on this podcast.
I'm probably not allowed to wear it technically because it's loose clothing.
Maybe if we went to like a
That's a safety violation.
Wear it in the
like a
beginning
chicken
at the safety
festival.
meeting that we have. I don't know how to
God.
put it away when I go
You
to
say,
work.
hold up, let me take my chicken wing necklace off before we get
Let
started.
me take my bling off. All right, now we can work.
Y'all, I know y'all, I only wore this drip up in here to make y'all jealous.
That's what I said. That's what I was telling you yesterday. They're
Yeah.
like, take that off.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it
bro,
did.
stop hating
It,
on my drip,
honestly,
son.
it did look so good in that. I'm gonna have to post that picture of you at the bowling alley because the way that the black light looks with the chicken wing necklace, it's actually such a fire pic. look, that's a cute pic too. Aw,
Aw.
I know. I love that kid.
Okay, I see them out here. There's a lot of them. A lot of options.
The chicken wing?
Yeah, I've seen a few different ones. Just ones at Etsy and different web
Oh
pages.
yeah, I got mine from Amazon. They got fucking chicken nugget. They got the flat and a crispy, both drum and
That's hilarious. Like he was showing me all kinds of shit. Taco earrings, like
shrimp,
yeah, shrimp.
lime,
Got a little shrimp.
like a lime
necklace.
slice.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
It takes a special person to be able to pull off a chicken wing necklace, for real. I don't know if I'm lucky or...
You better get used to it, girl, because it's happening.
You got a chicken wing keychain.
I am used
When
to.
we going out, I'm gonna see if I
am
get me a
used
disc, and
to.
I'm be like, yeah, y'all serve chicken. And hold my
So-
wing up, you know what I mean? I'm like, do y'all?
I already
What I
had,
want is
I've
some of
already
these.
had to...
Y'all got wings?
I've already had to adjust to some of your fashion choices, Jew. I'm not joking.
Well,
Like,
you've been together for a while, so your adjustment.
Well, and he's worn the 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink hoodie enough time around my kids that it's been brought up. I've had to
the
talk
Mason
about
and Friend show?
Yes, that
Hoodie?
hoodie, the light blue hoodie. Yes. And so much so that just
Well,
recently,
look, it's the Neapolitan ice cream hand. What are they fucking worried about?
they're not worried about it.
I'd have been
They
like,
think
yo,
it's funny.
children, it's a Neapolitan
Because
ice cream
it
hand.
is the same level and age-wise of sense of humor that it is. So I expect them to appreciate it. One of them appreciated it so much I found out yesterday that he decided to buy himself a hot pink Xbox controller that has 2 hot pink joysticks right on it, and on the back he paid an extra $10 to get it engraved. You want to know what he got it engraved with?
Yeah, I do, actually. I could
2
guess.
in the pink. Scrolled in cursive.
Well done, boy.
No.
Well done.
Not well done.
Well
You're
done.
trashy. Stop acting trashy.
Nah, that's classic.
No.
That's classic.
Oh my
It's on the back.
God.
It's on the back. It's fine,
It came
man.
up in front of his little girlfriend, and I cannot.
She probably, well,
No.
I can't even say it.
Awkward. You don't ever
I
want to
can't
be
even
a
say
mom sitting in a room with 2 teenage hornballs, and it gets brought up that one of them had hot pink joystick purchases
look,
that they engraved
he's either
2
telling,
in
he's
the
either,
pink.
he's
Well, but
either,
it's a pink joystick controller. There's 2 joysticks, right? It's a video game controller. So he's got 2 in the pink. It's the pink controller. I got 2 on
I
this
know he's
pink.
clever. I'm not saying he's not clever. I'm saying it is low.
boy's
Again,
16,
low
girl.
brow.
The boy's
Low,
16.
there's that fucking phrase again, Mace.
growing up. He's growing up, man.
It's growing up to act
This is-
like an immature man.
This is how we get through life, acting
Yes,
like immature
I know.
men.
Act
This is
immature.
the only
Honestly,
reason we're still
Act
around.
immature to get
Okay.
checked.
All right, pause. But what was my reaction though? What was my immediate reaction to learning this?
Oh yeah. You called me. It was great. Yeah.
I called him and I was dying laughing because
called
I
the
thought,
Jew.
yeah, absolutely, right
And you
away.
laughed at the lowbrow humor that
I
your son
laughed
came
at
up
the
with,
fucking lowbrow
based on
humor.
the Jew being lowbrow around
And
your
let me tell
son.
you, we were
That's beautiful.
we were in front of my ex was there, and you could just almost hear him shaking his head in the other room, and just he was like, as she's calling him, I'm like, yeah, obviously because.
What, did you see the video game controller and you picked it up and
hilarious-
looked at it?
No, Jude was talking about what he bought. And yeah, and then Kai, of course, well, my other son was like, tell her what you did on the back of it. And he was like, I paid $10 for an engraving. I was like, what did you get engraved? And he's sitting there on the couch with his little girlfriend.
He went,
So, yeah, exactly. It was like that. But I was tickled because I do also have lowbrow humor. Just because I partake in it doesn't mean honestly, a part of me is like, damn it, the Jew. Because it is something I don't think my kid would think is as funny if he didn't kind of have like a little fanboyhood over this one. He thinks that this one's just so fucking funny and is like the bee's knees. Like, truly. And
He's pretty funny, dude.
yeah, so he really embraces his humor. So I don't know if it was I don't know. I just think it's funny. It is
You're
funny.
laughing about it, but you're
I am
deep
laughing.
down, you're not quite sure
Deep
how
down,
you feel about it.
I don't
You're
know.
like, I'm a little
It's good-
conflicted here.
Well, yeah, and then you get the dirty look from the ex that's just like has a superiority complex, and he's going to take every opportunity he can to make it seem like the lowbrow humor is beneath everyone, you know? Or
Well,
beneath him.
Don't grow up,
And our
children.
children.
Don't grow up, children.
Should be good influences.
Be
lucky
fun.
he's lucky it ain't something more like
Disgusting.
yeah, graphic than that. I mean, the boy's 16, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty non-vulgar, I would think, for a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I mean,
The vast amount of choices that he has.
I gotta say, Lisa, I don't feel like I've gotten more lowbrow in my lifetime. I feel like I've been riding that, like,
Yeah.
I hit a certain age and
I
I've
just
been
think
like,
it's
you know,
being
I've
a
been.
little dirty-minded. Like, that's how I think of it. It's more like just being a little dirty-minded. Like, my mom is 74 fucking years old, and if you ask her to tell a joke, it's gonna be a dirty one.
That's what's
like,
up.
Like, she has them on tap. Like, I don't even know how she remembers all the damn dirty jokes she knows, but Jan is, you know, little lady. So, you either have, like, it's just like a dirty little mind. Like, you know, two in the pink, one in the stink. It's like, ha ha ha, you know? And I almost was like, that better all be that's happening amongst y'all too. You know, like, I don't care what you do with them digits. Just don't let that's
Well, that's part of why I was like, that's why I stopped short before I started commenting on things. I see, like, I'm still avoiding it due to the age of your children.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't make these jokes.
No, they're dirty. My kids are filthy. They are filthy.
He already fucking.
I don't like.
Jude is.
Nah.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
That's cool.
I think they're doing everything but. But-
Yeah, he definitely finger popping. He
Stop.
Definitely,
Ew.
He definitely finger dancing. He may not be fucking.
Stop. Stop. I know. I talk to my kid about this
Some
kind of
popping
thing.
and some-
I don't want to be talking about it on the podcast, though. I feel like it's a.
I know, that's why I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm letting the Jew
Go
handle
ahead and
it.
blow on that thing.
Oh
Go on,
my
blow that
God.
thing. Like this?
Oh my God, Andrew, no.
No, not like that.
Jubug, stop.
Watch this video.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so,
I'm gonna
anyway.
text you something.
Hi.
Hey, you need a ride home? You need a ride home?
Where's it at?
You know what I was just telling
Wait, what?
the podcast, Ben?
Oh yeah, Aki.
How Jude bought a hot pink controller with two hot pink, you know, little controller things on it, and he paid a 10 extra dollars to get it engraved. And on the back of it, guess what he wrote? 2 in the pink.
It's classic.
See, it's hereditary. The lowbrow humor, it's hereditary.
Well, shit, let me find one with. I'm gonna look now because I need one with brown sticks. Yeah, because I'm gonna go there and go put 2 in stink on one side, pay 20, get you know, one stank on
I'm
over
gonna
yonder.
tell Jude to send you the link.
Yeah, send me a link. I
I
can look.
cannot.
They got
Y'all are
PlayStation?
so dirty, dirty boys.
They got PlayStation?
2 in the pink.
Yeah. That's what he got put on the back of the hot pink controller.
I don't think he fucking.
Look, okay, stop! Yeah, that's what you were just
Yo,
saying.
that's so funny that the two of them are
That's the
saying
very
it.
first thing he said too. He said, "Yeah, he'd be fucking." I mean, maybe y'all, maybe, but I just hope he's using his resources to not impregnate anybody, because I just feel like it introduces such a fear and worry in a young man and a young woman's life when they start having sex, and it's like a real fucking fear. It's a real fucking fear.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's like something you're always going to be playing with the devil, sort of, every time you do, because
You're not playing with the devil. You're playing with chance.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
rolling the
with 18
dice.
years.
Yeah, no, playing with the
exactly
devil.
right.
Playing with the devil. You play with 18 years at the bare minimum.
Yeah, at the bare
Hey,
minimum.
but you know, like, you could be.
24 nowadays, because we can carry y'all's asses on our insurance until y'all are 20 fucking 4. So, yep. Yeah. If you're in college. I think they have to be in college. Maybe. No, I think it actually is
that's fine.
24.
You keep on staying on my insurance all you want.
I'm gonna have to look.
$7 is my deductible. You ready for it?
Yeah, cough it up.
You got it. I owe you.
Yeah, you already owe me 100, motherfucker. Fuck.
Yeah, he owes you money. Don't even
fuck?
talk more, bro.
Yeah.
Silly ass over here. I've been like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna let that one slide and not say anything about it. Gotta keep this money talk to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean.
Well, have a good evening, sir.
All right,
Okay,
then.
love you, bye.
Don't forget to use a rubber.
He knows.
Don't forget your rubbers, boy.
He knows. Godspeed. It's tough. It's tough
Yeah,
to
there
have
you
to
go.
worry about that shit, you know?
Don't forget your rubbers, boy.
Yep.
Some bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you
Game
should say the
time.
same thing to your boy. Don't forget your rubbers.
I bought him a box. It's in his room.
And you don't think he's fucking?
I am unsure.
That's the biggest green
I am
light.
unsure. I am
Have you
unsure.
counted his rubbers?
Yes. I
Well, he ain't using the ones you gave him then if he's
Yeah,
fucking.
that's what I'm saying. He
there
should be
was,
smart and buy a backup, buy a 3-pack from the Stizzle, and then you just always have your 11 or with your 12 or whatever in the box.
See
did.
what
If you
see
saw
what you're
one, if
saying.
you saw one opened, but he tells you that he still got his V card, would you think that that one was the one, or do you think that he just tried it on for size? That's why there's one missing.
That's 50-50 right there.
Which one could
no
it be?
idea.
Which one could it be?
Yeah, that's 50-50
It
right
could
there.
be true either way. Yeah, exactly. So I'm choosing to believe that
She
he
probably got
is,
rubbers she prefers, girls these days.
I don't think so. I think that
They be
she
all
is the
about
type
some-
of girl that doesn't even really like fuck with tampons. Like she's that kind of girl. She's just like very sweet, very pure, very kind of like sheltered.
You mean like she wears maxi pads because she doesn't want to insert anything?
Yeah, that's how a lot of women are actually. A lot of women don't fuck with tampons.
I could certainly wrap my head
I
around.
often wonder about that.
Like, oh, put something on it or put something in it. Like,
Well,
yeah.
I wonder if it just like changed this. Like, is the shape of my vagina been determined since I was like 15 because I wore tampons? I guess not. Like, I don't think. Like, does it change?
So what do you
change?
wear it for? What, 3 days a month or something from
I
the
guess it
time you're
like
15?
rejuvenates back to normal. Yeah, well, it depends.
There's elasticity
It depends.
there.
There have been times in my
supposedly.
life where my hormones have been so fucked up that I've had a period for a super long time. So, like, after I got the COVID booster, which they've now proven this to actually be like a known side effect.
Yeah, you said you had a period.
Yeah, for like 14 days. I had an iron deficiency and like almost passed out and shit. Like, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yeah, that was, but most of the time 3 to 5 days, I would say, for most women.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a quarter. That's a fifth of your month.
That's
Potentially.
It's honestly probably the most ignorant shit I ever said. That like a tampon would change my vagina. Please,
Yeah,
ladies,
sounds
I retract that statement.
No, I like it. I like
retract
trying to
it.
investigate that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think that
No.
makes much sense. Seems unrealistic to
well,
me.
yeah, no.
I think they're pretty elastic.
I don't know if you found a bitch that had never worn a tampon. Fuck her. Fuck a girl who's always worn a tampon.
Ladies,
Let's
if
do a
you and your
comparative analysis.
if you and your
No,
friend out
vaginas
there,
are way too different.
that's
They're way too
right.
different.
But I don't mind
That
trying,
would be
ladies.
why they'd be
If say
different.
you and a friend of yours, one of you has used tampons and the other one's always used maxi pads.
Can we
and
get a
you're-
case study
maybe,
on
I'm
this?
saying I'd love to case study it with any of you ladies
Oh,
out
shit.
there. I'd
We
totally.
just gave some sick doc
I'm open to science, right? I'm open to participation in science. Like, I'll give you my most unadulterated opinion.
we could probably get a grant for that shit, dude.
You get a grant, and I'm out here fucking twins.
Twins.
We need them to be similar genetically
All right, my kid's gonna send you the link of
for
the
proper
controllers.
comparison.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, dude. I spoke way too soon before I had really formulated where I stood on something so asinine that came out of my mouth. That happens sometimes. Not often. Well, actually, yeah, it does happen often.
That's one of those things that
I'm
happens
like
on
a speaker sometimes.
that happens on
before
this
a thinker.
podcast
Yeah.
pretty often for
Yeah.
anybody. It's not like it's a your problem
No, I
on
know.
this podcast. It's all of our problems on this podcast. Saying too much or whatever. Like,
I've done it several times on this part. There have
letting
been
it
episodes
fly.
where I've watched that I've been like, ew.
I
Why was I
definitely
so
said too much.
annoying? Yeah.
the Jew is like
Yeah.
potentially the king, but that's because there were times where he was so drunk he couldn't remember one episode to the next.
Yeah.
Like you were Liddy on the shows?
Lit.
Liddy.
I bet he was
I
lit
wanna
when we were
see-
talking
I
about
wanna-
chicken.
I
That
was fucked
sounded-
up that
yeah,
day.
that
I was
sounded
definitely
related.
hammered that episode. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I was definitely drunk that joint.
You can hear it in
I could
itself.
hear, I could hear that.
You could,
I was
yeah, I
fucking-
knew.
I was in the paint, son.
You sounded younger though. Like that was probably a long time
Well,
ago.
that
right?
was a couple years ago.
All right, here's a
Yeah.
clip from episode 100.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
I gotta be a comedian.
Just me and
Or
you?
something. I'm an artist, baby.
You
I
sound
can't
so
deal with this
young.
shit, man.
Wait, that's, no, that was you.
I'm a
Sorry.
fucking artist. I mean,
You
Yeah.
sound
Yeah, fuck it.
who throws on Big Brother and the Holding Company in the background for their 100th episode and still keeps it fucking funny? Me. That's who, goddammit.
You're so full of yourself.
2020, that's it.
That's who.
That's it,
100
2020.
episodes
Legal
in.
marijuana. I approve this. Hi, I'm Mason.
Still
and
talking
I
about
approve
the
this
same
message.
shit.
Sing out bikers. Get
Oh
out.
my god, I've never heard him on the show.
Cyclists, cyclists.
Gotta be careful who you're talking about.
Well, see, the funny thing is, like, as I was planning, like, I was conceiving, like, rebuilding the entire country's infrastructure
Okay.
with money I make off of
Deep thought.
taxing marijuana. I'm gonna put fucking bike lanes everywhere. Only them fuckers can at least. You wanna fucking go ride your bike down 211 from fucking Warrenton to goddamn 81? There's gonna be a bike lane. Go for it.
Go to the grocery store, man.
I didn't hear Drunk Jew.
Go to the grocery store, man.
You want him to go to the grocery store and try to pick someone up?
He can pick somebody up with that mullet, man.
At the food line. man.
He can get somebody.
He's making it
your ass
come
to a
back,
giant-
y'all. Fry it up too many times, it's gonna be a
Hey,
thing.
man, nah. Go in there straight college. You better go to Wegmans.
Oh, shit.
Go there, you better-
The fancy
No, if he goes to
That's that
Wegmans,
going home.
you're gonna pull like you're gonna be trying to pull like a higher class lady at Wegmans.
Can't go to Wegmans all dirty, sweating like
Yeah,
a
you can.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you
That's
can.
what women
Yeah.
like. That makes you manly.
That woman that's in that's been home all day, see you up in there smelling like a man with a mullet. Shit.
I was trying,
He's got a business in the front and a party in the back. He's
That's a-
clearly a professional.
That's a man right there. That's a working man.
yeah, hot.
He can go ahead and cut my yard, clean my pool.
Hit it when we're all done with that. Get them all sweated up.
Tell him I need my toilet fixed.
You can't handle that clearly.
Shit, that's funny.
Live that dream.
Like it ain't about settling. Like that would be like, okay, now I've won. Now I've won the game.
Yeah.
Like I ain't settling. I won the game. Like I'm telling you, man. Like that's like when Mario hooks up with the princess in the end and shit.
Yeah. I can dig it.
I'm telling you what.
dream.
That's the dream, baby. That's the dream. Go out there, have threesomes in buildings that fall down because of the raucousness of our sex, while hurricanes froth up from the ocean and shit, tornadoes fire up, and fucking transformers in the fucking
Yeah.
electrical system start exploding, and sparks are falling on the ground and shit. Like I'm talking,
That's
like
hot.
I'm gonna have sex with women like in the Matrix, where it's like 60 of them all at the same time watching us have sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking crazy shit.
What?
You have to eat a lot of fucking mushrooms for all that.
I was talking. That would have been one of the times that I'm having sex. Like, we're gonna get a half ounce of mushrooms and split it 3 ways and have a 3-way while the motherfucking world is crackling around us.
And in the Matrix.
And the walls are breathing.
Matrix at the same time.
No, that'd be another time. Like, these are
different trips.
These are multiple sexual experiences that I'm
A lot of mushrooms.
that I'm driving towards.
Yep. That's funny. Y'all are hilarious.
Yeah, that was episode 81. We've been at this. It's just it's similar. Like I said, not any more or less lowbrow.
No, I dig it. I have a dirty mind too. I am very HR inappropriate all the time. Very HR inappropriate.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrible.
But I have a big corporate job. I can't be HR inappropriate.
I just try not to
all the
talk to
time.
people at the job. I mean, well, there's some people I'll talk to, but like if there's like a pretty girl or something, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna roll up on her like.
Dude, I thought that this guy was really gonna follow me. We met up at a light and Opal, and we didn't meet up, but
You were
our
next to each
cars.
other.
Yeah, and I was vibing listening to Wu-Tang, and he was vibing listening to something, I don't know, but he had a fucking baby face, like a little baby face. I thought this kid was probably like 18. I'm not even kidding. I thought he was so young. And he rolled his window down. My window was already down.
Uh-oh.
And he starts talking to me at the fucking light, and then at the next light keeps talking to me. And I eventually was like, hey, how old are you? You're a fucking baby. Like, I could probably be your mother. And he said 36. And I said, still too young. I'm 42, bitch. And I took off, started driving. And then he tag teamed, made eyes at me the whole fucking rest of the way to the Jews. And I was
Let me ask you something.
I thought this dude was or to the bowling alley. I went to the bowling alley last night.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought he was gonna follow me to the bowling alley for a second there. I was like, wow, this kid's really trying. But I thought he was like 18. I was like, ha ha ha, still got it, like in my head, and I realized like, oh wait, no, this is like a
He's actually
grown man,
he's
like,
in your age range.
Yeah,
he should
but
be.
he had the car of like I'm trying to be cool 18-year-old. I'm pretty sure it was a Honda Civic, and it had like lights on it and shit. Like, I mean, no shame in that game. We all know Smokey's lights are fire. So.
I love cars, but I don't like lighting them up like that.
I don't particularly either because it just makes me. I just don't. I'm not a huge fan. I think it looks fucking cool, but I wouldn't want it on my car.
There's certain cars that maybe if I rebuild the Acura one day, I'll put some lights under it, but I doubt it.
I respect the people that do it though, because that's ballsy to be that show-offy. Like,
well, rock lamps under the Bronco, I could wrap my head around, like necessitation-wise. Like I'm driving at night in the woods or the mountains or whatever.
That would make sense. Yeah.
You know, this could be beneficial. So like, if I can justify it as far as like a benefit, then that I will do.
Sorry.
But you know, if I can't justify it as a benefit to the vehicle, I'm like, I don't see any sense in spending that money on it. Like, I'm far too. I want this thing to be done. Like I was trying to say last episode at one point, I'd like to do things either the right way or not at all. You know, and so, you know, I was like working on my El Camino today, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know, I could have done a lot with this for a long time, but I've not had the money and ability to purchase pretty much everything I need to do it. And now that I do, I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Like I'm gonna get her done.
Get her done.
I'm gonna get her done. But it's like, you know, it's a costly thing to rebuild a car. But
it is.
You know, I'm just gonna try to make it into like a daily-able car, something I could drive daily and not have to be putting all these miles on my Bronco driving up into Fairfax every day. Put a bunch of miles onto something that's already got a bunch of miles on it, and the miles won't really matter in a lot of ways due to the age of the vehicle and the amount of miles it already has. And I mean, you know. But it's gonna be quite a thing. There's so much that I'm not even really sure. But I'm thinking about getting a storage unit and putting a bunch of parts in it, so that I can go over and have my own little space with just my parts in it, and not anything else around the house, and sort of get everything consolidated real nice and.
That's cool.
All that jazz, but you know.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. I got headers on it now. I got, you know, the water pump off, the power steering pump off, the alternators off of it. I got to disconnect a couple other things, then put a bunch of stuff back together, and I've got a fucking an air conditioning system I got to put in, like a whole. I mean, I'm modernizing the car essentially. I'm gonna make it like as close to modern as I can, while it still has like hand crank windows and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you know, I want it to last. If I'm gonna daily it, I'm gonna put it together and have it go for a while.
Oh yeah.
Not fucking around.
I love that that's a hobby of yours, and I love when guys like tinker with shit, like that's their hobbies, you know. They're like building shit.
Well,
like the Jill, he's like chopping wood.
Like this here.
I love like the tactile.
This
like a hot thing guys do.
This thing here that we're doing.
Yeah.
This is like what I've built. You know what I mean? And it's for years has taken expenses and things that I could have spent on cars, but I was like working on this, and now I've got this pretty much at where it needs to be, and I'm like, well, I guess I can go back to working on cars again. Like I could spend my money on my cars again.
Yeah, that's
like,
good.
Yeah, it's good times.
I used to sew stuff. That was like my hobby in college and stuff. I would make skirts and shirts.
That's how I made these hats.
Purses and pillows. If I really liked you, I would sew you like a weird little stuffed animal, and I'd give it to you.
You didn't go to like Build-A-Bear and Build-A-Bear. You like made your own Build-A-Bear.
No, I would build a friend. Like I built a couple people a really like different version of a three-legged octopus. Like it was just like a little octopus, and I was like three little legs. And he was cute. He had little felt eyes that I sewed on. Yeah.
Sounds adorable. But this goes to what we were talking about.
It does. Like stuffed animals.
To.
So I guess because I used to like to make little creatures, stuffed animals and stuff, and pillows and like just stuff like that. I do love stuffed animals. I'm not the kind of stuffed animal girl though that feels the need or has like a super sentimental attachment with a particular stuffed animal that I have carried with me throughout my life. Like there is a baby doll that I've had since I was born. Her name is Miss Baby, and she has a music box inside of her that plays Rockabye Baby when you spin her. and she's a badass. Like, she's so old now that like her face is completely gone. Like, you can kind of see her little blue eyes like painted on, but she's adorable, and like I've had her forever. So it's just kind of like that's like just a thing I've kept since childhood. But I don't sleep with Miss Baby. You will never see Miss Baby. Miss Baby has never met the Jew.
The Jew's never met Miss Baby.
No, and Miss Baby never will, because I think it's weird when people are like, I mean, unless we have a moment where it's like, let's show each other childhood mementos.
If you're going through
she's
stuff
in the box,
and
she's
you're
in
moving,
the childhood memento
and
box.
the box is there, and you guys are like, hey, look at this. This is
my
so-and-so.
kids have seen Miss Baby, because like,
blah.
you know, I passed them on to her for a little while, or passed her on
Well,
for a little bit. That's a little different, but like, there are girls that
That little bear down there, that's my bear from
I love
like
that.
a kid. I don't know how they also got it.
I love
panda
that
bear?
he's
Yeah,
chilling.
that
I
little
just
bear
like
down
that
there,
he's
yeah.
chilling. I mean, like, if you saw Miss Baby out just hanging out like that, I don't think you would think twice about it either. Like, I don't think it's weird that you have the little bear down there. I don't think it's weird that I kept Miss Baby. I do think that there is a special type of person, though, that particularly I see these girls more than boys, in my experience, that have to either have still like a piece of the blanket that they had when they were a baby.
They want that OG piece.
And they keep it like in their pillowcase, and or that little like stuffed animal travels with them everywhere they go. Like, even if they go to the Bahamas, they bring that stuffed animal. I know several girls like that. One of them.
I've encountered that.
One of them slept over my place one time and brought their
She
little.
brought her stuffed animal.
No, her little ratty piece of blankie.
See, that's too much to me. Like,
I thought
the
so
blankie.
too. I thought it was a little weird.
Like-
Have you guys ever encountered that? Like, had you guys? Is it a turn off to walk into a girl's room and see fucking stuffed animals on her
I
bed?
don't know. Pussy
Nah.
will make it not mine.
Nah, but somebody just carrying around a fucking 12-inch by 9-inch strip of fucking blanket.
What if I
It's a little
showed
bit-
up?
Exactly. That's too
It's a
much.
little
Like,
bit too much.
a girl with stuffed animals is not that big a deal.
What if she brings the stuffed? Like, what if I showed up on our first
She got one.
overnight
You just-
and had this with me? I was like, I just bring him everywhere.
It's a bit of a
I
red
just sleep
flag,
with
but
yeah.
it's
I
not.
think your dick would not be hard.
not the
I think
total.
you'd be like, ew. Like, it's weird at 42.
Nah, I've boned chicks like that.
Nah,
before.
Really?
nah. You
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, you
I
can,
can still bone a chick like that.
anything is possible.
Yeah.
Anything
On
is
first encounter. On
Yeah.
first encounter.
Well, I mean, as long as she's
That's
not, if
true.
she's like, if
That's
here,
true.
let me see
Give her
that.
the benefit of
if
the
she's
doubt.
like, if she's like, okay, here, bone me now, and she's got this thing like, and that, if she's
Oh,
like,
yeah, that'd
if
be
she
weird.
removes the stuffed animals from the bed, and then we get in the bed, and then maybe she's going to bed. If you're with her on the regular, she might have the stuffed
So
one.
stuffed animals
But
is
little
okay.
Teddy's
but-
got to watch. You know what I mean? Little
yeah,
Teddy's got to
that's-
sit up on the bed and watch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, hold on while I set these guys up so they can watch while we're
That's
boning.
a red flag.
Okay, a little weird. Then you're gonna push them off into the corner or whatever, toss them in a pile, no big deal. But it's like if you're incorporating them into like regular life, if they're like, say goodnight to Mr. Snugglebuggle.
Oh, yeah, we
you're like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
that's
go.
one girl I knew was like that.
That's
she,
crazy.
She did. Yeah, her boyfriend told me that like once in college, this friend of mine came
That's
to me
ridiculous.
and said that he really
just
needed somebody
ridiculous.
to say something to Rachel. Her name is Rachel,
Wow.
and I will call her out by name. She does not listen to the show. I don't
Wow.
think we were not really friends, but yeah, told me that she talks with her stuffed animals and like puts them in his face and stuff, and he can't stand it.
Yeah,
And he was
no.
really
Yeah, no,
considering
fuck
breaking
that.
up with
Yeah,
her
that'd
with
be,
that.
yeah, fuck that.
No.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
like if I can respect it as like a base security thing. If you like to have
No.
some sort of thing that
Dog-
you
that dog
can sort
got
of
hold of a
snuggle
couple of
with,
those.
that you don't have to feed.
Me
You know?
dog will have a deal.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
here, Lefido, I'm gonna get you some prime ribs and fuck these goddamn things up. One a night when we go to bed, right? And then I'll get you some prime rib in the morning, alright, cuz? Right? We got to have an agreement.
Yeah.
Bitch
They're,
has to be putting
Yeah, there's
little
there's
fucking Teddy in my
limitations.
grill like, hello.
Yeah.
you would smack it.
Oh,
He
little
would-
Teddy be
he
catching on
would
fire,
fucking
man. That
smack
motherfucker
it.
catch on fire right there. I'd have one of them
He
little
would
pocket
smack it
blow
away.
torches No, I'd have one of them little pocket blow torches, you know, like what the vape shop
You
sell.
would probably.
Just burn his little ass up real quick, you know. Little
It
Teddy
would
be on fire
such a
fucking around
gut-
me.
It would be such a knee-jerk reaction.
Have you
for
guys
him.
seen the newest South Park?
He'd probably kick her. No.
It is so fucking funny. You know these little zabebes or zabubus or whatever, labubus?
Yeah, I was talking about those yesterday. Labubus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
the little like angry-looking, ugly fucking.
the little demon thing that
yeah,
kids
are
like.
they cute? I don't know. I can't really
I don't
decide
know.
where I stand on them.
But in South Park, like they're
They're like the
if
new
you-
Beanie Babies.
If you got a rare one, you could do like a summon the devil kind of shit
Yeah.
with it. And like when the girls were doing their unboxing video and they're like, oh my god, I got this rare one, and then they put like a pentagram on the floor and the video got all crazy. I mean, I don't want to give it all away. It's very funny.
We'll have to watch it.
And they're like, it's very fun. I don't even want to say any more about it. It was a very amusing episode. Very fucking
we'll have
amusing.
to check it out.
Yeah, because like I've been recording
Do you know what the Labubu is, baby?
No.
I'm gonna show you right now.
I'd heard about them, and then the only reference I have for them is South Park.
They're like little,
They're like keychain type
demonic
things.
looking, but they have like a little
It's a
bit
little
of
pumpkin.
evil.
It's a little pumpkin face.
Little
Teletubby with a pumpkin face.
Tim Dillon was
Five Nights
talking
at
about it.
Freddy's,
Tim
like,
Dillon was
kinda.
talking about
Yeah,
it
it
being
looks like
a devil thing.
Yeah, it looks like a
demon.
like a pumpkin card face on a Teletubby.
Yeah, they're demon
Yeah.
Teletubbies.
That's a very descriptive. That's an effective description, babe.
Yeah. Demon mini
For sure.
Teletubbies.
So they got different colors, or they just come in that color?
Oh, they come in all colors.
colors.
Super variety.
All colors.
Yeah, that South Park
And
episode,
they
Butter's
really are
trying to
going
get
for
one.
kind of a lot. People are spending fucking money on this
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
They're charging $85 for that shit
What? A piece?
in South Park, and then it went up to $125 for one. But they're mystery boxes. If South Park is telling me correctly, they come in a mystery box. So you don't know what you're getting. Maybe you get
They
one
have
that's
seasonal
expensive,
ones.
and maybe you get one that's rare.
Wow.
That
Or
bitch
maybe
is
you get one.
$50.
Just get a basic one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the unveiling thing. They're trying to. Yep.
They make a
It's-
big
do you remember
deal.
what was the thing back in the, like when my kids were young? There was a toy craze with, I think it was like something hatching a dinosaur. Do you remember that? Those like eggs that were really fucking popular, and like you would have to do stuff with the egg for an extended period of time, like rock it around, like you know,
No.
it's just,
Right.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah, whatever.
timer, and then it like opens up and there's a dragon inside. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
Fuck. What? It was the coolest thing. It really was, because it taught my kids patience. Because they wanted to open that fucking egg immediately, and it was like, no, you gotta bake it before it can come out.
You
Let me
put
look
it in the
that up.
oven.
Egg toy. What would I even say? I'm a little high. Egg toy dinosaur thing.
Yeah, something like that.
It did. It definitely hatched. I really wish I should ask my kids. They would know. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, kids be knowing things.
Well, I thought they were really popular. That's why I thought everybody would know about it. My bad.
Hey, yeah, no worries. I just don't know about much. Like, these dudes for years on this podcast have been talking about some movie. You know, they'll reference some animated movie, and then they'll sit there and laugh, and I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, because they'll go on like a 2-minute quote reference binge with each other, and then laugh, and I'm like, all right. They're like, oh, you haven't seen Finding Nemo 4 or whatever? I'm like, no. They're like, oh, you don't have kids. And it's like, oh, okay, well, because they've been watching kid movies like, what, the bitch from,
Kid movies, I mean, sometimes they got a lot of good kid movies.
but like
There are a
the,
lot of really
what's the
great
superhero
movies.
family with the hot mom?
The
The
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles, yeah, because Mike and the Jew went to see The Incredibles.
Elastigirl.
They went to see The Incredibles and was like
Yeah.
making subtle jokes with each other in the theater about how hot the mom was or some
Yeah,
shit
she
like
got
that.
a dunk. She
Yep.
got a big old dunk for
Yep.
a little white lady. Big
It
old
happens.
dunk.
These things happen.
Yeah, because perverts
I don't know how.
Pervs drawn.
I'm not that kind of white lady.
perverts are doing the drawings, babe. That's why.
I know.
Perverts doing the drawings have always done the drawings for
Have always
Disney
done
and
the
stuff.
drawings.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
sweet that you would say that, but I don't even really mind it. I don't care. I feel like you could say maybe the same thing about the muscly ones, but there's really not that many. I mean, like, I guess Mr. Incredible's kind of, but he's not sexy time, you know. I'm trying to think of like
He's not sexy like
I'm trying to think if there are
Mrs.
artists
Incredible.
that have done that for us ladies. Like, they give you guys the big badunks and the
I think it's easier to make a lady curvy
than it is to make
than it is to make a dude hot.
well
To make a
yeah.
lady hot curvy in a cartoon.
They could have given Mr. Incredible like some abs and some like pectoral definition or something there, but they chose not to. He just kind of looked like a puffed up.
But would that have affected his comedic value? Because I haven't seen the movies. I have no idea if part
no,
of his
he's-
comedy is looking absurd.
No, he's not really a comedic character. He's more like the fallen hero trying to get his swagger back all the time. Like, yeah. But Miss Incredible has just secretly stayed felt as shit the entire time and definitely had her bod in check. He just let himself go over time. You know, they were parents and stuff. I guess. I don't know. Anyway,
Basically, yeah.
it is what happens when you get married and
Hey,
have
look,
kids
this is part
sometimes.
why I don't watch these movies.
But no, The Incredibles is not one of my top like favorite.
It's alright, but it ain't.
It's not the one though. Like
It's just with these
if
guys
I
that
had
make
to
references
pick-
about hot chicks in cartoon movies, and I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Or they'll make
Yeah.
joke references about cartoon movies, and I'm like, nope, don't know that one. But
So you should eat some mushrooms sometime and like seriously I'll give you a list. Like there's really good ones out there that you would fucking love. Like Wally. Have you ever seen Wally?
No.
Wally
Wally's a good
will
one.
change your life, Mason.
Yeah.
Wally will
Mushrooms?
fucking
Mushrooms?
change
Oh,
your
wow,
life.
yeah.
You're gonna cry. You're a grown man cry. You're
Could
gonna
be.
watch that shit. It's about a little robot that's like his only kind on a planet of trash. It's like a whole movie about this little robot, and you will fucking love it. And the other one that I think is top notch is, I'm always going to be a big fan of the Lorax, and I'm a very big fan of the Lorax. I mean, that's like childhood.
The Lorax on mushrooms would be good, yeah.
Yeah, the Lorax on mushrooms would be great. And that one actually does have a lot of adult humor. It has
Yeah.
a lot of adult humor. It's really funny. It's very clever. Any of the Toy Story movies are fucking great. Honestly, the Toy Story movies are funny as shit. Like Tim Allen and whoever the other guy is that plays Buzz. Oh, Tim Allen and who is it?
I don't know, but they're
Tom
all,
Hanks.
they're all,
Tom
yeah,
Hanks,
they're
yeah.
all funny though. The Slinky dude be tripping out like
Oh
they all.
god, the Slinky guy, the
Slinky
Mr.
Dog?
Potato
Slinky
Head.
Dog, yeah.
Mr.
Potato Head,
Potato
yeah.
Head is funny as fuck in those movies.
I've seen the first one, but that came out when I was like young enough to be watching
Yeah.
cartoon movies and shit.
Oh, it's a beautiful series.
they
I
span.
highly recommend it.
Huh, okay, all right,
Mm-hmm.
well.
I'm trying to think
See,
of like other
all
ones.
this
There's
kind of
so
stuff,
many good ones.
All this kind of stuff, I'm like, if I'm gonna watch these, I'd rather have a girlfriend to watch them with than just sit around by myself and watch them. So like, you
Yeah,
know,
I get that.
I'm kind of like, well, if I'm gonna ever see these movies, I'd rather see them for the first time with somebody I like hanging out and watching movies with, which doesn't seem to happen. But you know,
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we should.
there's plenty of crazy.
You could do that with your friends too.
Pretty
dude.
crazy other
I
movies
would
to
be
watch.
down for a Disney, like not even Disney, but just a good cartoon fun night. Eat some mushrooms and watch fucking cartoons. That sounds like a great Saturday night. That sounds amazing to me.
That could be good in a
I
group
could probably
setting.
need that in my life.
Yeah,
They-
I know.
like I wouldn't want to watch. One of my favorite cartoon movies is Iron Giant, but I wouldn't want to watch that on shrooms. That would be kind of a buzzkill. I feel like that movie kind of. That hurt. Brave Little Toaster too. Brave Little Toaster fucked me up as a kid.
It's
It
just
made me
stuff
so
that
sad.
gets too sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff out there like that.
The Fievel movies. Fievel Goes West. You remember those from when we were little?
I remember Five Going West, but I remember the original American
What was
Tail.
the American Tail? That's what it was.
Yeah.
That movie. Oh my god. I had dreams about that movie so much when I was a kid.
Those movies were still animated in that like creepy way that they used to do back in the day.
Haunting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haunting. They really were able to have like cinematographic elements in cartoons. Like I don't know, just the darkness around some of those movies back then. Like even Snow White and shit. Creepy vibes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Creepy vibes in those movies.
Pinocchio and
Pinocchio, yeah, that
all
was
this
another
crazy stuff going on.
dark shit. I love it. I loved it.
Well, like Pinocchio, they're talking about taking the little boys and kidnapping them and taking them to Pleasure Island. There's all kind of
well, I mean,
madness.
all those stories are fucked up fairy tales that were written, half of them by the Grimm's brothers and fucking trying to remember like who else wrote fairy tales and
Yeah, but I feel like they
fucked
wrote
up
them
shit.
to like scare kids into not getting kidnapped. Mm-hmm. You know
probably
what I mean?
Little Red Riding Hood for show. Oh show. I played Little Red Riding Hood in a play once. It was fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How old were you when you did that?
It was elementary school, so I think I was really young. We didn't really have lines. It was just like narrated. It was like a little skit thing we did for our parents.
Okay.
I think it was graduating, honestly. No, not graduating. It was just the end of second grade maybe, so I was like 7 or 8. 7, probably.
We were going to put on a little show for the parents and hear.
This is when I lived in Massachusetts, and
Hit your marks.
the school that I went to in Massachusetts was very, very, very small. It was only like 130 students, and it was 3 grades. It was just a 3 classroom brick little tiny building, kind of like a church, and it was first grade in one room, second grade in the next room, and third grade in the other room. And then the hall lunch was just the lunch was served in the hall, and we would all single file go in a line and go down like buffet style and just get our lunch in the middle of the hall every day. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of wild.
It was it was Belchertown. It's like a little tiny town near Cape Cod. in Massachusetts. That's where I grew up. Like the first 11, 12 years of my life.
You got me remembering like second grade and like how weird it was.
It's so weird. Yes.
I went to like a new school and it was like
we moved in 4th grade, and I spent a year living in Baltimore, Maryland, and that was the worst year of my life because I got bullied really badly.
Yeah.
Really badly. Oh yeah, they did not like me. They didn't like me in that school. It sucked. That was a rough fucking school though. Like one kid stabbed another kid with a pencil in the leg. And I got into a fight with one kid, like, literally this kid punched me, like, came up and punched me in the nose and called me big nose. And so I hauled off and punched him back, and I said, well, you're so blonde that you look bald. That was my big comeback.
Wow, bravo.
I was in 5th grade when that happened.
at least you hit him.
I did. I hit him back, yeah. And I got in trouble for that. And I had to stand with my nose against the corner in the principal's office.
That's some bullshit.
But, you know, he did too, so we both got referrals that day. But, yeah, that was a rough year. I got bullied and picked on horribly. And I had to go to, like, I had to go see the guidance counselor once a week and talk about how bullied I was. Like, oh, God, it was terrible.
Yeah,
I think that's why I'm so fiercely why I get so angry when people, like, especially kids, are so fucking mean about other people and say, like, shitty things, like, biggity things. I just, cannot stand it because I know it hurts, you know? It fucked me up for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was definitely depressed that year.
Kids are dicks to kids. Mm-hmm. And it's like, there's no escape these days.
I know. Now
you
it's
just
all,
have
like,
to take them and
cyberbullying. Like,
give them
thank
no
God
phone.
we didn't have to grow up with that.
Give them flip phones. These little fuckers flip phones.
I can't even imagine.
Take it back. I'll be like, no smartphone for you, junior. Here's a flip phone. That's why I'm not a parent these days. Because I would have kids with flip phones and Sega Genesis, and they would be like, this is alright. And I'd be like, you're damn right it's alright. I bought you like 78% of the games that were available for this system. You better fucking find a couple you like.
Yeah.
You little shits. This is, I dropped $600 on like a complete Genesis system or some shit. And be like, there you go, you little bastards. I didn't even have this system when I was a kid. This shit's fire. And here's the Super with like a whole bunch of games too. Hook it all up and be like, there you go, play that shit. You get at that shit, like, we'll see what happens. I'd be like, you beat this Turtles game, I'll buy you a PlayStation 3.
It's kind of how my children's life was, honestly.
Damn right.
Like, they continuously got better and better. One of them in particular is like such a gamer.
Yeah, I never went that far. There were the games that it was like, all right, I'm not gonna take the time out of my life to be good at these.
I was hanging out with this couple yesterday that was talking about their kids. They have a 3-year-old and a almost 5-year-old, and they were talking about how they don't do screens at all with their kids, and I thought that was really fucking cool. And they were like, yeah, we just don't feel comfortable with it. Like, we don't want to raise them like the iPad generation. Like, we were, they I don't know, whatever. They were kind of, I guess, in their early 30s, this couple. Anyway, but it was funny because, like, later in the afternoon, the kid fucking goes up and takes the mom's phone, unlocks it with her, like, passcode, and then goes in to FaceTime, like, a friend of hers so that she could talk to her daughter. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, you guys aren't raising them maybe, like, watching and, like, dead zoning out on that. But, like, your kid fucking is, like, 3 years old and knows how to unlock your phone and FaceTime your buddy that can put their kid on the phone with your kid. Like, that's, I mean, it's, I guess.
But that sounds like a good balance.
It is. It is.
Like, you're not addicted to the thing, but you know how to use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the proper balance, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Not like, I have to look at the thing to switch the bug in the machine. I have to crush the candies or whatever.
Yeah, I think
no,
little
we're not going to be
kids-
crushing candies. You're going to be over here on this motherfucking NES 8-bit trying to beat Turtles because you want to get yourself a Nintendo 64.
Well, I worry that if you
know what I'm saying, Ju?
Yeah, if
building.
Introduce it too young, they don't realize that's a lot of fucking money that you guys are like.
Oh, they don't ever
they have
demanding. No clue.
Yeah.
No clue. And they're never going to be Turtles, man. It took me buying a PlayStation 5 with the Turtles Cowabunga collection that has the Turtles game that I never could beat when I was a kid, and using the rewind button and all kinds of fucking stuff to beat it, and then beating it. And it took me weeks to beat it, even with looking at like tutorials online before starting. You know what I mean? Like things that were like, you got to just do this. Like,
and now kids kids cheat and like they take that shit seriously. Like I remember when very vividly when one of my kids figured out that he could just look codes up and cheat, and got way ahead of his brother in a game, and his brother was really mad at him because he just knew he cheated. Like, it sucks that it's so easy for these fuckers. I don't know.
Well, I got Predator coming.
Oh shit.
A video game?
Yeah, where you can beat a predator as well as hunt a predator.
Is this PS5?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you let me know if that's any good.
Yeah. It's like
that sounds like
$25. It sounds amazing. Sounds amazing.
Hell yeah, let me know.
I think it's the OG because it's like a
$25.
they're talking about like a 4-back or something like that.
God.
So I guess it's like the original.
What is it gonna look like on PS5?
I'm hoping it starts
great.
with "Get to the chopper." I'm hoping that's how they start the game.
Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
Run! I'm hoping that's how the game starts out.
Dude,
I hope so too.
that'd be pretty awesome.
But yeah, I'm gonna see what that's about.
That'd be pretty awesome. If you could play as the Predator if you could play as Predator, Predator 2, and whatever other stupid fucking Predators there have been that they can, like, if they could make it like the first 2 movies and whatever other stupid movies they've made, because I've only really seen the first 2 movies. I've seen a little bits of this one and that one, but I let Mike talk about that shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
Mike, go on a
I've only
scroll.
seen 1 or 2, I think. I've
Whatever,
never seen
Predator.
1, but I've maybe seen 2, maybe.
Well, I saw the Predator versus Alien. movie.
2 has Danny Glover and it's in like crazy Los Angeles.
Yeah, 2's kind of.
I really like 2. 2's good.
I think the OG is the best.
2's underrated. OG is the best, but 2 is underrated. It's better than people give it credit for.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember that movie.
It's got a lot of depth. It's got
remember the
Danny
second one.
Glover,
Danny Glover, yeah.
and
remember.
Bill Paxton, and it's pretty friggin' awesome. Like, because it takes place in L.A. It's the concrete jungle. Like 10 years
I do
later.
remember that movie.
It's
I remember
fucking
them like,
wild.
running through an airplane or like a airport. I don't know. I just remember.
It was
some
a
weird shit.
subway.
Yeah, subway.
They're in the subway. The
That's what it
Predator
was. I
attacks
just see
everyone
that.
on the subway because everybody's got a gun. It's like 1997,
That
but
noise.
it's crazy future from that movie. And everybody pulls out a gun at one point, and then the Predator jumps into that train car and starts attacking everybody because everybody has a gun because they'll only attack you if you're like armed and have like a real
You're a
weapon.
threat. Yeah. I could still hear that noise. That noise like freaked me out so bad as a kid. I still talk about that movie as being one of the scariest movies I ever saw as a
You
child.
do. Predator freaks you out. You gotta adult up
That
and
weird
get through it.
fucking.
Yeah.
I hate it. I can't stand that noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will refrain from playing that noise for
I
Lisa.
figured you would play it actually. It's
Well-
okay. I'm not gonna cry.
I've done it before.
I'm really not gonna cry. But it is one of those movies that noise that they use to scare. It stuck with me.
It's like his breathing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that other movie, Cloverfield, where there was like that
Oh, that big ass spider that was just crawling on people.
the
Crawling
noise.
up, yeah.
Yeah. That you
Spider
could like
moth looking
hear
thing or
it
whatever.
coming.
I don't remember that one.
It was like Blair
Yes,
Witch Project,
scary.
kind of like what with a big ass fucking
I remember there being a Cloverfield
cricket thick of thing or
where
something.
they were like in New York and there was like some Godzilla type creature like tearing up New York,
But nobody saw it.
but you only saw like glimpses of it going
yeah,
around
that
the
thing.
corner.
Yeah,
That noise,
yeah, it was
though,
all
it
like
was like
first
that.
person shit, like
It wasn't-
fucking
It
Blair
was just
Blair Witch.
camera view.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Blair Fish style
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that joint. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I think we're gonna have to bring this episode of Foolishness to a close. We'd like to thank you so very much for listening. Encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes. Like, share, subscribe. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick. Keep on grinding on the shit you're trying to get done because that's how it's going to get done. And don't forget that we love you very, very much. We wish you nothing but the best, and peace be with you.
Peace.